13 First Alert weather forecast.
We still had a few clouds hanging around for today, but most of them are now moving on out here further towards the east, as we see on our visible satellite as well. Look at all the clearing going on off towards our north and west. That is going to set the stage for a very nice evening, and then indeed a very nice and sunny weekend that we have ahead for us here as well. Because off towards our west, that's where we find a ridge of high pressure, with one further towards the south and another one further towards the north, and that is going to scoot on closer to us over the next few hours and through the weekend. That's also where we find some of those warmer temperatures. Behind it, further towards the west, temperatures in the 60s and even 70s for parts of the Dakotas and down into Nebraska as well. It's a little bit cooler for us still here, but those warmer temperatures are certainly on the way. Currently, temperatures mostly in the 60s and 50s, so still pretty nice for us here. But again, we're going to see significant warm-up as we go further on into this weekend. From our Nicolet Bank Phoenix Park Skycam, we see some of those clouds, those really fair weather, puffy cumulus clouds. They're not really growing very tall, and they're only blocking out the sun for a little bit, and they're pretty scattered as well. So pretty nice day actually out there for us. 60 degrees out there still. The wind is still on the breezy side from the north and west, 12 miles per hour. You certainly noticed that stepping out the door today, but it's really going to start to die down very quickly here over the next few hours. So tonight actually not looking too bad. We remain clear, temperature dropping down to around 33 degrees, so it will be a little bit chilly also heading out the door early tomorrow morning. And again, those winds are really going to start to drop off very quickly as we go through the overnight hours. You can see it here basically with a flip of a finger. It's all gone, and early into tomorrow morning the winds are pretty calm for us, but we're going to start to see them increase again as we go into tomorrow afternoon. Also note here how the winds are shifting direction, coming more out of the south. Of course, that's going to help us fuel those warmer temperatures into the area tomorrow afternoon. Into the overnight tomorrow night, the same thing is going to happen. The winds are just going to die down very quickly again, but they will start to pick up again into Sunday. Again, switching direction, coming more back from the north again. Will be a little bit breezy again for our day on Sunday, but certainly nothing compared to tomorrow. This is certainly going to be the breezier day of our weekend, even though Sunday is not going to be completely calm either. And yes, those temperatures are really going to be on the increase, low to mid 70s for our weekend. A fantastic weekend for mid-April, and also with all that sunshine, it's going to feel very nice out there for our entire weekend. As we go to next week, though, we're tracking a few changes. I'm going to give you your first alert to an increasing chance of rain as we go into next week, probably already starting Monday night and lasting for much of next week. But the day we're mostly keeping our eye on for right now is Tuesday, with a better chance for some heavier precipitation, possibly some thunderstorms as well. As of right now, the severe weather threat seems pretty low, at least for Eau Claire, but further towards the south, it's something where we're certainly going to keep an eye on. That severe weather potential is still multiple days out. But again, I want to give you a first alert on the potential for maybe some more active weather into next week. And again, especially Tuesday looks to be a slightly more active day for us. So make sure to stay with WEAU. We'll give you more updates as we get closer. But first, we have that gorgeous weekend ahead with plenty of sunshine, temperatures well up into the 70s. Monday is probably going to be the warmest day of the forecast, but that's also when we start to see those changes kicking in, with possibly some rain arriving later in the day and into the overnight, and then lingering for much of next week, really. But again, especially Tuesday, looking to be a slightly more active weather day with a good chance of rain and some thunderstorms. Temperatures start to take a small step back as well by then, back into the 60s, possibly even some 50s and 40s again towards the end of next week. So big jump this weekend. Make sure to get out there because it's going to feel very nice, because next week we're really going to start to take small steps. Indeed.
That kind of thing.